Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing tonight again? My name is Hakeem Bello from the Media Bums. And I come back to y'all again to talk to y'all about it. Are we raising failures? If you see on my thumbnail, I show you two individuals where their pants is by their knees and their drawers are showing. This is the image of black youth of today. Think about it. And I'm not blaming black women. I'm not gonna give y'all 100% blame. I'm not gonna give black men 100% blame. But just thinking about it, we are raising failures here. The percentage of dropouts have skyrocketed. A lot of these kids are uneducated, and for the most part, we're breeding terrorists within our own neighborhoods. There was an individual who I was reading about in a neighborhood not too far from me in Miami Gardens. I live in Miami, Florida, where the crime rate is off the chain. And Miami Gardens right now has the highest murder rate in crimes going to. There was a young guy who was 16 years old who went and shot two people. And SWAT came and took him out of his house, and his mother was crying, "Please don't hurt my baby, please don't hurt my baby." But your son's out here he's a terrorist. For the most part, if you want to say that, he's out here shooting, killing people, pillaging, making people scared to come out their houses in their own neighborhood. And they look like him. Who's failed us? Answer that. I know economically we're in a bad situation, and I know we didn't start off on a good foot, but what can we do to prevent certain things from happening? Think about it. You're a single mother, you're 16 years old, or the man's not in the house, he's probably in prison somewhere or taking care of somebody or somebody else's kids. He doesn't even want to bother, and that's a whole nother situation we can talk about. But women, ladies, what are you doing to help your kids and raise them in an orderly fashion and not let the streets become their daddy and mama? These kids out here are killing other kids, are raping, pillaging, making you scared to come out your house, and you're held accountable for that. When the cops come and get your son, it is hypocrisy for you to say, "Don't hurt my baby," when all he bring is tyranny in his neighborhood. Think about it. He is a menace to society, or she is a menace to society. You know what I mean? Because women, women who raise young girls, they have their own foot in this problem as well. If she's not stripping or she's prostituting her body, passing out AIDS and HIV all over the place, what's up with the parenting? And I know people say it's hard to raise a kid by yourself. I know it. I definitely know it. Fortunately, I had the benefit of growing up with my mother and father in the house, and they reared me to be a man. And to, don't get me wrong, I had my rough patches in life, but that didn't defer from the point that my father taught me on respecting people and not going off in the deep end and disrespecting your family. And I don't think a lot of these kids are knowing that you are the representation of your family. Your last name speaks for your family. So whatever you do out here on these streets represents your family. Think about it. And the problem is we have a lot of people are glorifying this poverty type lifestyle. Everybody wants to live everybody love the hood, but nobody wants to live in it. White folks definitely don't want to. You see a lot of white businessmen listen to hip hop. Arabs, everybody listen to hip hop. But do you actually want to live hip hop? No, they don't. We live it every day. Food stamps, welfare, housing, jitneys, riding a bus. The other day I seen a girl with 5 kids on a bus, first day of school, no man around. After the first 2, you don't think you should have learned to be like, I'm not doing that? So what's going to happen to those kids? They're going to grow up, tend to be prostitutes and hoes. Not all of them. I'm not saying that about everybody, because some people are able to defy the odds or D5 yards. Think about it. It's crazy. You know what I mean? When you look at it, are we raising failures? Guys are walking around here with their pants half down. You know what I mean? They look fresh though. That's all I care about. I'm gonna keep my baby fresh. But he doesn't know if Alaska was a state, or he doesn't understand what contemporary concepts is. Or if you mention quantum physics, he won't even be able to grasp that thought. Or who's the 14th president of the United States, or black, or any sorts of black history. Some of these kids these days don't even know who Martin Luther King was. They know it's a street, but they don't know the achievement he has made. Not the Montgomery bus boycott. That's just not the only thing he has done. Not that I have a dream speech. There's other things he have done. You know what I mean? A lot of kids don't even know who Malcolm X is, or what his legacy stands for. So, are you the one that's failing them? Think about it. Ladies, men, are you failing your kids? Are you the one that are breathing terrorists within your own neighborhood to terrorize other black people? Where they have no regards for life. They care about no one but themselves, but you still want to regard them as your sons and daughters who are bringing pain to other people. When are you going to start taking accountability for your poor excuse of parenting? Without giving the excuse that the white man has not done anything for us. We do not need him to do anything for us. We need to start building wealth, strength, and influence. Instead of, I just had a thought that quick. Instead of just relying on public assistance and all that, why are you going to take a chance and take a risk in doing something for yourself, for your kids' sakes? Because let me tell you something, if you do not change who you are as a person, your kids are doomed. They will be the permanent underclass in America. Beggars, robbers, prostitutes, and concubines for other races. Do you want that kind of lifestyle for your kids? So rethink about when you go buy him a $200 pair of Jordans, or lease him a $50,000, $60,000 car. Understand finance. It's up to you to pay more attention on his education. Yeah, you send him to school, but that's not enough. It's up to you, men, to try to establish a relationship with your kids. But you choose not to, and you take care of other kids. That's another segment. If not, there's no excuse when these people go around killing and shooting people. Because you didn't take a little bit of time out your day to invest in your kids. So please, invest in your kids. I want y'all to have a good night. This is Akeem Bello. And if you like this, add me. Press the like button. You know me, you can check my website, themediabum.com, if you miss any segment of this show. Y'all have a good night.